My celebratory story is about my father. My father grew up in Whiteville, North Carolina. He had a big family, grew up on a farm. They didn't have much. His dad did everything he could to provide for him and his family, but they still didn't have like everything that they needed. My dad went and graduated high school, same with his brothers and sisters. Started first semester in college, but couldn't afford to finish, so he went to the Air Force and started sending money back so his sisters could finish college or whatever. After the Air Force, he started just working businesses, just different things, and we worked with, he was on the executive board at Manatech, also another company, Adventus, and he just did things like that, just a lot of corporate stuff, and all the time he was doing this, he still had time to spend with me and my sister and my mom. Like, he would be home with us all the time. Like, sometimes I would even forget that he works because he would always just be at home playing with us. I was young, so I was always playing Super Nintendo or something like that, or on the computer, or trying to do something. And my sister, she was doing what she was doing, and just like he was just always around. But I mean, there would be weeks or something where he'd have to go on a business trip and he'd be gone for a little bit, but he'd be back, and I always knew that. Like, my father was a figure that I could just really like count on and trust on. Like, I played basketball in middle school. I played basketball through high school, but I played basketball in middle school. He coached the team. Like, we were on a little, not like it was just like a random basketball team, like in the league or whatever, just in the city put on. He was the coach for the basketball team. He played basketball. He loved basketball. And when I played football, he never played football. I knew much about football, and he just supported everything I did. I also started doing music and just art and just a lot of different things. And he was always just standing behind me, just whatever I did. Like, although he went to college, his first semester didn't finish, he would always push me in high school, like, you need to get good grades, you need to make it to college, you know what I'm saying? People can take some stuff from you, but they can't take away your education. That's what he would always say. So he basically just inspired me to go to college. And he also showed me how to treat a woman. Like, he would treat my mom, real nice, just do just special things for her, take her out, just and was always there, you know what I'm saying? He didn't cuss a lot or just like it wasn't a lot of conflict within our household. It was just real peaceful, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes there'd be conflict, just occasionally, but most of the time it was just real peaceful environment. He taught me to go to church and everything like that, and just really built me up to be the man that I am today. He also showed me how to be, a father. Like, I just had my son not too long ago, and just from having my father in my life, it's just I want to be in my son's life, so I do everything I can for my son, whether it's working jobs or doing anything, going to college so I can get a degree. And all that comes from my father, what he instilled with me, and I just really just needed to appreciate him. He's just been a great man, just a great influence as far as, like, even after all his businesses now, he's running his own sound stage and lighting company. He's doing entrepreneurial stuff, more the direction that I'm trying to go after school, and it's just inspired me to just follow his footsteps because he is my flesh and blood, and I believe that I can follow him. And he's just a great man, and I love and appreciate everything he does and everything that he's did for me. And even for my son, he's done a lot for my son because I'm in college. I don't get paid that much, so yeah, I need help sometimes, and he and my mother and my sister, they help me out when I can, and I just appreciate it. So I just appreciate my family as a whole, just especially my father, though, for setting like a positive role model for me growing up, and even now, just as a man, not even just as a boy looking up to his father how to do manly things, but just as another man looking up to another man and how to be a man. It's like, and I just feel like he's done that perfectly and adequately, and I just want to thank him for that. So that's my story.